Alright, what's up, people? First off, I'm sorry. I had some trouble with the camera, and, I sent the camera back to get my money back so I can buy a new one, but instead of that, they repaired it, and they just gave me another copy of the same camera, so, not a big deal, but I did miss out, like, 2 weeks of doing reviews, so, and I had the opportunity to do the reviews with the old camera, but it's really crappy. So, but anyways, guys, let's jump right into the review. So in this Naruto episode, it's pretty much the first part is kind of fillerish. I mean, personally, I don't mind when there's fillers. Just like the only time I actually mind when it comes to fillers is when it's really unnecessary. I mean, the first part, to me, like this time it was unnecessary. Let's just put it that way. It was kind of unnecessary, and they kind of filled in some blank spots, or some spots that were already filled in throughout the episode, like the part where Shikamaru like explains about what a Kekkei Genkai and above that, what their abilities are and stuff like that. I thought that was unnecessary, but still, for people that are just jumping on, it's okay to know, but really, if you're just jumping on, you should really go back and watch from the start and not just, you know. But yeah, I guess it's a nice introduction if you're just getting in to Naruto. But yeah, and freaking, we get to see this combination of water and electricity, like the Black Panther jutsu. Oh my God, he has this tattoo, which he got from the third Tsuchikage, I think, something like that. I can't really remember, but it was pretty freaking awesome. It kind of hands down, it was probably the coolest jutsu I've ever seen when it comes to Naruto. Like, because I'm a really big fan of big cats, and this was a panther. Like, the energy formed into a panther, and it kind of reminded me of, if you remember, some fillers, back in the day when not even back in the day, like many episodes back anyway. This lady with the blue hair, her abilities, or her ability was unique. She had this pink, purplish, red dragon of crystal. Man, I was like, funny part, I didn't even notice. That's just connected to the part about fillers that I said in the start of this video. Like, I didn't even, like, about the dragon lady with the dragon crystal ability powers and stuff like that. I actually didn't know that it was a filler. I was like, all right, cool, things are happening, and the turtle or the beast is in there. So I was like, this can't be a filler, and I was hooked about, like, throughout the whole thing with this amazing looking power, and I just never got bored of that. Also, the story was touching. But anyways, like, further into this episode, you get to see that the fights in this great ninja war, they aren't really, like, it's not really just a brute war, brute force, one-on-one, I'm gonna knock your teeth out. Not like that. You can actually see the difference from the one-on-one fights or the two-on-two fights that we've gotten used to, like, throughout the entire Naruto history. It's completely different, and you notice that right away. There's so much tactic and positioning involved that it's just crazy. It's a crazy difference. It's kind of crazy to see that. It just proves how much you can do, or how much better you can do if you work as a team. You have all these different units and stuff like that. But and yeah, you see, we get to see that this there's something above Kekkei Genkai. I can't remember the name, something with a T. Sorry, I can't remember, but apparently it's the second Hokage, and I'm like, whoa, all right. So, I mean, I watched the episodes, but I haven't done the reviews on them, like the ones before this one. But I'm like, all right, this next episode is gonna be juicy. You can already tell that they're mentioning the second Tsuchikage, who has three, like, elemental powers, so to speak, like water or earth and lightning. So that's just crazy, because the Kekkei Genkais like Haku and Yamato and all those have like two powers. But this dude has three, and I don't even know what he can make of that. So Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'm sorry I haven't done the reviews, but I'll be doing consistent reviews from now on. I was gonna do consistent reviews anyways, but the camera kind of messed me up. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching and have a great day. Peace out.